Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country 3. Last time we kicked K. Rool's butt, and at the end of that part we kind of just left off at the file select screen here with 88%. So yeah, clearly we are not quite done yet, although that's definitely not because I have been missing things in the levels. Of course, after every level I kind of, look at the flag, look at the level's name at the bottom, make sure it has the exclamation mark, make sure I found everything. So people are probably wondering, what the heck did I miss in this crazy game? So if we start our file up here, that brings us back to Castle Chaos. So yes, it saves after you beat the game, thankfully. I don't know how else you would... I was going to say, I don't know how else it would save the progress of these last two levels here, but I guess you could have always, gone back and saved before taking on the boss of the game, but we did not do that. But what we really want to do here is go back out to the main overworld and, leave this place, because as you can see, all these worlds up here are all completed. We have all the waving blue flags with the yellow pieces on them, but there's still one thing that we haven't quite addressed, and there's actually an entire world out there that we have not even gone to yet. You might remember Blunder's booth, and we kind of visited him, I think it was back in part 4, and he didn't really do too much, but if we go back and talk to him now that we have beat K. Rool, let's see what he says. You still can't find the lost world, eh? So you're obviously not going around the rocks then. So there you go. So he kind of hints something about finding the lost world based around these rocks that are out there. So you might be like, oh, I wonder what rocks he's talking about. And then you kind of look up at the top of the screen there and you're like, oh, clearly that's kind of some part of the overworld that we have not really addressed yet. So what you want to do here, and you can do this as soon as you can access this area of the game. You do not have to be using the turbo ski. You can even be using the hovercraft, which is the kind of the lowest boat that will allow you to access this area. And yes, there are these rocks here. So he kind of hinted at the existence of a lost world the first time we talked to Blunder, but this time he kind of gives it away some more. And what you really want to do is you want to circle around these rocks a few times, like this. Oh, actually, let's just try not to get caught on the rocks. But there you go. So you want to go around them a couple of times, and as long as you don't take too long, eventually you will get this volcano that just raises out of the water and reveals the true final world. Although it's not technically the final world, because you can access it. As early as after World 2. Although you're definitely not going to be able to complete it until you have done a lot of other things. And man, I wanted to see the name of it, but I kind of accidentally pressed B. And we have Krematoa, which, yeah, it's a gigantic volcano that came out of the water. And here you go, the true final world that you can access quite early on in the game, but are not able to complete until you have done pretty much everything else. And that will become obvious why after we go into Boomer's bomb shelter here. So here is the last of the Brothers Bears. So yeah, Boomer's his name, and blowing up things is his game. So pretty much, yeah, something about me being too dangerous or something. So yeah, he kind of got, exiled from everyone else to this place that was underwater for the longest time. How did he even survive? So pretty much what you need to do is we need to trade him bonus coins in exchange for bombs that he can use to blow up these rocks which are on the overworld. So if we go, so no way, you crazy bear, not going to be, unleashing any bombs. So I see you're saving up your coins, are you? So I don't know, why don't you just spend them while you're here? But we don't feel like it just a second. I want to explain the overworld a little bit better now. As you can see, there is a level off to the left there, but there is kind of a rock in the way. So that is what these bombs that Boomer sells us are going to do. For every time we pay him 15 bonus coins, he will blow up another one of these rocks, which you can kind of see go clockwise around this kind of lake in the middle. And pretty much, after you beat a level, you won't be able to access the next one until you blow up the rock that is in front of it. So it's kind of an additional thing that you need to do before you are able to access each of the levels. But now if we go back in here and we buy as many bombs as we can, so we can buy 4 bombs at the moment. We're one short of, another 15. So let's do it, Boomer. So he's going to steal all of our bonus coins. Part of the reason why I didn't want to do this sooner is, of course, it is supposed to be like the final world, and as such, levels in this world are going to introduce things that we have seen already, Are like you don't see until later in the game, and also they're going to be a little bit more difficult than some of the levels that we have seen. But I also wanted to keep all of our bonus coins intact so that we could kind of see the total number that I had collected throughout the entire game. It's now we're down to 14. Who knows what the heck number of total bonus coins we're going to be at later on. But yeah, as you can see, there's one rock left. But before we address the next level, I do want to go back and talk to him one more time, as he will point out an important fact, and that is how that rock is so far away that we need a special bomb for it, and that requires 25 coins. So that kind of hints that there are 11 bonus coins left in the entire game for us to find. So yeah, so we're pretty much going to be at the 25. That will be the end, and that also means that the total number of bonus coins in the entire game is 85. So pretty much if you try to ask him to do it now, and you're trying to shortchange me, the last person who tried to do that hasn't even landed yet. Oh man, Boomer, you are the scariest guy we've met. Okay, so pretty much now that we're done with all of the dialogue, I apologize for that, but hopefully it was informative and exciting and informative. We are moving on to Stampede Sprint, and this level is a level that people call a level because there are a few crazy things about it. And first of all, we're like, hey, why the heck are these signs here? We haven't even done anything yet, but if you look behind the start here, you'll notice that there's not only one, but 2 bonus barrels. So, they kind of just, I guess they didn't have anywhere better to hide them, so they just shoved them at the beginning of the level. And of course, the first one would be grab 15 bananas. So, here we have Squitter. And we're going to need to use him to grab these. This is a pretty basic bonus game. I can swear we've seen a bonus game that was exactly like this already. Maybe. Something similar to this, of course. Everything with Squitter seems the same. It's like make webs, jump on them, remake them when they start to disappear, and do that like 1,700 times, and you will get your bonus coin. But yeah, so pretty much this bonus game deals with Squitter, and you can probably guess what animal buddy the other bonus game is going to deal with. So there you go. 15 or 75 out of all of them. I guess I'm going to have to point that out every single time that I get a bonus coin now. So now we can go into this one right here. And this one is grab 15 bananas again. Darn it, Sam. It's pretty much... Oh, wow. I don't even need to actually get rid of you. That's kind of funny. The other bonus game specifically made it so that you could not use squawks in it. There was a sign right at the beginning. But this one's like, hey, if you want to use Squitter, good for you. It's kind of funny how they did that. Although, it's probably much easier to use squawks, considering that Squitter's webs will disappear, and then just have to keep remaking them, and it will be a gigantic pain. Also, I completely clipped that buzz there, the buzz. But luckily it was pretty generous. Also, I'm using Kitty Kong, which I probably shouldn't be. I should be using Dixie Kong. But we have one more to go. Let's not mess it up. And let's go right here, and there you go. It's 16 or number 76. And now with those 2 out of the way, we can pass by these signs, collect our bananas. And this is something that I don't think you've ever actually been required to use Dixie's kind of fluttering in the entire game. Also, look at Kitty Kong as you flutter. I never really pointed that out. So you need to use Dixie to flutter all the way over here to get Ellie. And the reason they do that is that, there's no way at all for you to get back, since, Ellie obviously cannot flutter, unless you use, like, Moon Jump or something like that. Not that it would really affect the game at all if you did get back. It might screw up those bonus games a bit. And here we have Perry the Parallel Bird. Now, this all kind of adds up when we go into this barrel here, and you see what the gimmick of this level is. Man, remember way back in World 1 when we established that Ellie was afraid of rats? Well, yeah, that actually kind of comes into play again at some point in the game. Can you believe it? I am in a constant sprint to the right with absolutely no way to break out of it. This is pretty much the test your reflexes level. Jump over everything, pay attention to Perry at the top, try not to let her, or him, her? I'm actually not entirely sure. Don't let Perry get destroyed. And yeah, you are on a mad dash to the end of the level. Where the heck did I even miss the K? I have no idea. So we're just pretty much jumping over absolutely everything, trying not to get destroyed. I actually haven't even taken a hit yet, which is pretty cool. Don't let Perry get killed by the red buzzes. Jump up these things properly into this barrel, through here. And is there anything hidden up here? No, there does not appear to be. Oh, there's actually a coin up there. So pretty much, Perry is the final bonus game of the level. Failing this bonus game will cause you to have to replay the entire level again and bring Perry to the end again before you can try it. And hey, guess what? In case you have not had enough grab 15 green bananas bonus games yet, here's another one for you. I am just kind of getting really excited, and my voice is already cracking a million miles per minute. Pretty much the trickiest part about this is when it requires you to jump over the top of the buzz there. Otherwise, this bonus game is very simple, but, it's very easy chance of screwing up, because even if parry accidentally gets hit, that counts as a death inside of the bonus game. Ugh. Ugh. Jump of destiny. Okay, there we go. 77-17. Oh man. This level is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and just in case, no, it wasn't enough pressure, you only get one shot with this steel barrel. So, level is done. Let us never speak of this again. Is there anything kind of secret up here? Nope. And that's the end of that chapter. Also, we just got a cog, or a gear. I don't remember what the official name is. You may remember there was that strange thing on the save screen that we had absolutely no idea what it was, and that was kind of the cog or gear thingamajig thing. If we go back to Boomer's shelter now, we can actually give that to him, and you may notice that mechanism in the back. Is that a cog you've got there? Okay, so cogs are the official name. I thought they were. You know, I reckon it'll fit into the strange box which has been here ever since I moved in. So pop it in and see what happens, but of course, you know, there are more kind of missing spaces. So we need to find the other 4, and then who knows what on earth is going to happen. And we have 17 bonus coins now, but we still need 8 more before we can buy that final bomb. Not that it really matters at the moment, considering we're a million miles away from that rock anyway. But man, I just really rambled on through that level. A lot of people actually have a bit of difficulty with that level, but you know, luckily, things went well. Anyway, up next is Criss Cross Cliffs. Actually, speaking of cliffs, I mean, and the level that we just beat, there's kind of 4 levels in this game that I would consider, you know, kind of gimmicky and difficult. I mean, gimmicky might not be the right word, but there is, let me see if I can remember them all off by heart. Ripsaw Rage, Confused Cliffs, Lightning Lookout, and the one we just did, Stampede Sprint, I believe it was called. And those are 4 levels that are kind of a lot different from other ones, because of course with Ripsaw Rage, by the way, I should, you know, I should be playing while I'm talking, Andrew. Why are you just kind of standing around thinking about things? This is absolutely ridiculous. You suck at games, Andrew. No. So yeah, I mean, of course you have Ripsaw Rage, which, you know, the giant saw is chasing you, which is pretty bizarre. And then you have Confused Cliffs, which, I mean, you're climbing up a burning rope, which is pretty tricky. And then you have Lightning Lookout, where you have to worry about the lightning striking you the whole time. Then you have Stampede Sprint, which is very interesting, and in that, I mean, there's absolutely nothing you can do except run to the right the whole time and press the B button, pretty much. Also, win. Oh, I'm running out of time. And I have a bigger hitbox, which is not, you know, the best thing to have for a mini game like that, but luckily it all worked out well in the end. Taking that hit did not matter because I got Dixie back anyway. And now let's actually kind of try. So what you want to do here is change that to that, and then change that back to that, so we can keep doing that to that. Oh man, so yeah, the gimmick in this level, obviously, is, you know, bouncing upwards. Although, I mean, like I said, gimmick isn't really the right word, I don't think, for, you know, things like, you know, Ripsaw Rage and all that. I mean, it is a gimmick, but then a lot of levels in this game have gimmicks. I wanted you to die. So I guess I need to do that. I need to make sure that you're on screen so that you die, and then I can go back up here, hit this again, and now we can continue our way upwards. Here we go. But yeah, as you can see, the levels in the Lost World are clearly, man, I kind of ran right into that one, are kind of, you know, a little bit, I don't know what the right word is, stranger than levels in the normal game? I mean, this one is just, you know, the barrel is shooting upwards, which is kind of interesting. And then, I mean, the last one, you just had the crazy sprint thing going on. This one is tricky because you have to kind of jump on the side so that you don't accidentally run into their faces. Okay, what about you want to do here? I want to do that. I don't want to go up, though. Sometimes this level will be tricky, and it will make you kind of miss a section. Like this right here, like there could have easily been something hidden in that in-between space that doesn't require you to go through. So you always want to check stuff like that out. Also, is there anything in this area here? Oh, there were some invisible bananas and an invisible coin. Nothing that serves us too well. Anyway, we'll continue on up. Of course, I can easily roll through you. I can get that, and we are back up to kind of full health here. I have not died yet, although after pointing that out, I'm sure it's, like, you know, not too far away. Also, I don't think we've really seen you before. They were in kind of the credits and spoiling everything. Although otherwise, I don't believe we have actually really had to worry about them. Also, okay, ouch. Why did I even do that? Man, why did I even do that? I should have known there was another one. I was hoping that my invincibility would kind of carry us through. Pretty much that seems like you can't go down that way, but you could potentially go up it. I was upset because, you know, I kind of missed what was over on that area to the right. And I was afraid that maybe something was hidden there because I don't remember exactly where everything is in this level. I mean, we found one bonus coin. I did not check to see if the end of the level name had an exclamation mark or not. Pretty much, what is the reason you would even want to go up this way? Like, you know, whatever you guys are, who we actually found out your name in the last part, and I said that I would remember it, but you know, usually I don't remember names. I'm not very good when it comes to remembering names, which is a shame. So, you know, remembering names is kind of a thing that is cool to do. You know, especially, you know, you meet people. But I'm just so bad at it for some reason, and I apologize if I ever, you know... Your name accidentally slips my mind. It's not a personal thing of offense, to be sure. Okay, so let's kill you. And if I go back down here... It's really funny, because I'm pretty sure the thing that, like, is that you're supposed to have to kill it before the barrels will start showing up again, but because, you know, sprites on the Super Nintendo are a thing, it doesn't actually require you to, but, here we go! Here we go! This is exactly what I was talking about in terms of, whoa, I kind of got stuck there. Can we make it to that again? Huh. No idea how, whoa, I almost jumped into TNT. Remember, it's not smart to jump into a barrel of explosives. Okay. Maybe we will collect our thoughts and talk about things that make sense like things. And oh, hey. Don't miss that up there. I actually completely forgot that was there. We have Bash the Baddies. Let me guess, this is going to involve TNT somehow. Maybe. Actually, no. It looks like we just have bouncing on enemies because, you know, that's kind of a fun thing to do. We have that there, we have that, we have that, we have that, and all of you are dead. Thank you, please pay me now. This is Grand Theft Auto Banana Edition, so... there we go. 19 or 79 out of 85. So that brings us to here. I mean, we've missed stuff, but usually when bonus games drop you off somewhere, they won't, like, you know, allow you to miss things. And yeah, bigger hitbox is pretty bigger. So really, visible bananas there. Pretty much, I think the thing, like, there's absolutely no reason that I would want to go over there and hit that. So this game is full of glitches, and it should feel terrible about itself. Okay, so if we do that. We can kill that guy. And we can go down here, and we can bounce up here, and we should be approaching the end. Although, at this rate, we're going to get a pink flag, but nobody even really cares. Man, is there a reason I want to go on that over there? Oh, like, ugh. Man, I completely landed on that platform. I completely suck at Donkey Kong Country 3. Like, man, Andrew, why are you even let's playing this game? Seriously. Although we do have an exclamation mark, so woo! Bonus game's complete. Alright, this time we've got Kiddy Kong. Will he do any better? Yes, he will. There's a green balloon there. Of course, since I had the DK coin and I had all the bonus coins, it was definitely, you know, 100% obvious that there wouldn't be anything super required there. But I know, for completion's sake, I felt like checking it out anyway. Okay. Now the question is, do we continue into Tyrant Twin Tussle? Or do we head back to kind of Boomer's Shack'em thing here? We have Boomer's Shelter. We can hand in our cog now. So hey, you've got another one of those crazy cogs. So we put it in the machine, and of course, you know, you don't have all of them, so it still does absolutely nothing, but we're getting there. And if we go and check out Wrinkly Kong now, we have, oh, Wrinkly's asleep. I'm sure she won't mind if we save. How could she even be sleeping? She should be playing more Mario 64. There you go. 3 hours, 45 minutes. All of our bonus coins were taken away. You know, we're all the way back down to 19, which probably hasn't happened since, you know, part, like, what, 4? Another reference back to part 4. 2 of the cogs, as you can see in our crazy little thing over there. So we are working our way to completing all of that. And up to 92% now, which is pretty neat. But, overall, I think that after those 2 crazy levels is where we are going to end this off for today. I'm super insane today. Although, you know, today is, of course, Thanksgiving if you are in Canada land, or Columbus Day if you are in America land, or, you know, if you're anywhere else that isn't celebrating a day. Hopefully you are having at least a good day. So yeah, but the funny thing is in my family, we usually have the turkey on Sunday. So, you know, we all the cooking and stuff happens then, and then we can kind of just relax on Monday. Because since it's a day off, you know, before we go back and do all of our stuff. But this video is actually being recorded a little bit ahead of time, so none of that has even happened yet. I'm creating some kind of bizarre Donkey Kong paradox here. But, all in all, I think that is it for now. So thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. If you are watching this on Thanksgiving or Columbus Day or any other day, I hope you're having a good one. And yes, next time we will take on whatever this crazy level is all about. It looks like a cave level, so you know it's going to be absolutely crazy. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time for more. So thanks, and see you later.